Hi, I'm Abe. Welcome to my studio. I have another experiment I want to share with you. I've got these old rejected labels, failed experiments basically. And one of the ways I try to breathe new life into them is I use them as stencils. If you're an artist, a lot of times there's no mistakes. It's just the work isn't done yet. So what I'm going to show you is how to use a Cricut to cut shapes out of these labels. I've got my Cricut sheet here. If you've never used a Cricut, it's a lightly adhesive board that I'm going to insert into the die cutting machine, the Cricut die cut. Yeah, basically I'm just going to attach these labels to this sheet. I've got my shapes already pre-programmed into the Cricut, and on each of these labels there's enough room to print 2 insect shapes. 6 labels, 2 insects per sheet, gives me 12. And since these labels are curled a little bit, I've got some tape that I use just to hold it down a little bit, because in that die cut machine, if an edge catches the machine, it can rip it. So once I've got them on the board, it's just a matter of inserting it in the Cricut machine. That loads it up, and then that flashing light means it's ready to go. Once I hit that button, it's going to start cutting. While we're waiting for that to cut, I'll show you an example of what we're going for here. I've got one of these that have already been cut, and these are relatively intricate cuts, so you have to be careful when you're pulling these off. This one, I believe, is a butterfly. Actually, I think I got a butterfly and a dragonfly. So you kind of find an edge. You can see a butterfly shape there. I saved the label back so that I have something to stick it on, but I don't have one of those handy. So I'm just going to set this off to the side, and then I'll pull off that second one. And you can see what I mean by the intricate shape. Those legs, if you're not careful, just pull right off. That's about done putting over there. I can quickly show you the Cricut setup there. Cricut lets you set different materials and pressure. I have a sharp blade in there, so default pressure will work. And then the paper, the stencil vinyl, very thin paper is enough to cut through this. You can make a mistake there, right? Like press too hard, it'll cut through both the paper and the backing. Too light, it won't cut through. So if you have a sharp blade, stencil vinyl should work. All right, so that is done there. We're just gonna unload. Now it's just a matter of pulling these off. The more you use these Cricut sheets, the less that adhesive works. So when it's fresh, it can be kind of hard to pull these things off. And there you go. Now I can come in and remove these. And like I said, this is a way to breathe new life into these prints, because you have something that's kind of boring, but once you mix and match different shapes on top of this, and that's really the fun part here, is it gives you a way to find beautiful compositions within work that you otherwise would have abandoned. So hope you like this. Thanks for watching.